Good morning everybody, it is Monday, it is a new week and I'm feeling pretty positive, I won't lie. I'm heading to the gym because I'm very much in the mindset, I'm just putting my watch on as well, because at the moment I hate going to the gym without this on. It's just something in my head, I don't know what it is, it's just almost like you haven't done it if your Apple Watch doesn't say that you have. I'm starting the week off on a strong note and I feel really happy and productive. The start of January for me weren't the best and I'm really going to make February count. I'm just gonna do like 20-25 minutes, then come back home because I have a slightly earlier start of my shift today because I normally don't start until like 3:30, but today I'm starting at 2:15, so I sort of probably need to think about leaving at about 1:30, but it's only 10:30 now, so I will definitely be back for just after 11. I can shower, I can have some food, but also later on me and Charlie are gonna go food shopping and I'm hoping to vlog that, maybe get some little clips of what we pick up because we have been eating a lot healthier than we used to. Me and Charlie, we used to love very unhealthy foods. Well, actually more so me. Charlie is really good, he would just eat chicken and rice for his rest of his life. However, I very much come from a family that we used to have like gravy dinners like midweek. We have been doing some really nice meals that are actually really healthy as well, and I think that that is one of the reasons why I'm feeling so good about myself, is because I've been eating good, I've been going to the gym, I've got a good routine, and I just feel like that really does count. Like they all add up and it really does impact how you feel. I've also got a Lucozade Sport today. Me and Charlie got one each yesterday. I drank half of it yesterday because these are massive, but I'm gonna take this to the gym as well as my beverage. But yeah, happy Monday guys. What a banger, by the way. This is gonna be my playlist for the gym. I am back from the gym. I am very, very proud of myself for that gym session. I went into that gym session with very little expectation, and I feel that that is where I flourish the most, is when I don't have an expectation on something, because I sometimes feel when you have too high of an expectation, you try and match that and then you're going to be disappointed if you don't. I am now making myself a cup of tea because this is like our usual thing now. We're having these like cup of tea chats and I'm really enjoying them. What I did is I had to start off by doing 7 minutes on the stepper machine, because when I got into the gym, all the treadmills were fully booked. They were literally doing overtime today. So it meant that I just had to do something until one was available. So I ended up doing the stepper and then I done 10 minutes on the treadmill. With the treadmill, I sort of do the 10 to 12 method. This is just a method I've made up in my head. I don't even think that this is a method, but basically you have the incline and you have the speed, and basically for the first 5 minutes I ensure that they equal to 10, and then the next 5 minutes I make sure they equal to 12. If that hasn't made any sense to you, I do apologise. And then I actually went on the ab machine because I did that yesterday and I actually really enjoyed it. And then I done the leg press machine where you push your legs out, and I haven't been on that in a while actually, because that side of the gym normally intimidates me, and I normally only enter that part of the gym when Charlie is with me on a Sunday, but I did it by myself today and I'm very proud. Then after that, on the way out, I just thought, you know what, I'm gonna make the 7 minutes on the stepper into 10 minutes and do 3 minutes on 10 speed. And I think I'm going to do that going forward. And now I'm rewarding myself with a cup of tea. And yesterday I made a mini egg banana loaf. So I'm gonna have a slice of this with my cup of tea. This feels like heaven to me. I have the mini egg banana loaf, which I will be honest, you can't really tell that it has mini eggs in it. And then a cup of tea. I've got some flowers here as well that Charlie got me, which honestly I feel so happy about. And a lovely written note there as well, which I won't embarrass him and read that out, but I just honestly feel really content and happy today. Oh my gosh, I feel so not right. I feel like I need like some sugar or salt in me. Charlie is going to bring me a chocolate bar. Of course he is, because he is just like the best human that there possibly is. I'm so grateful for him, but I'm gonna go in and start the shopping, so come with me. We are back from shopping. Charlie has just gone to the gym to do a quick session there. I've preheated the oven for our dinner tonight because we're having jacket potatoes, beans and tuna, which is such a good dinner, by the way. But I feel incredibly sick. Something has just come over me. I don't feel great at all. I keep going like dizzy, nauseous, and before you all assume, no, I am not. I thought I'd talk through everything that we managed to get for, I'm gonna say about £25 to £30 per person. So this shop was roughly about 60 quid in total. So I'm gonna show you everything that we picked up. Some are Aldi purchases, others are Tesco. More of the branded stuff are Tesco. Got some strawberries, some tender stem, that's always in our weekly shop, parsnip, a sweet potato because we already have one, so I just thought one more will be fine. So we're having a bit of a tray bake with fish cakes, some bananas because they're just good on the go, iceberg lettuce for tonight with our jacket potato, corn on the cob. Charlie insisted to get these this week, so we got those. Just some milk, a 2 pint is more than enough for us per week. And then me and Charlie love these vitamin drinks. Charlie actually got me onto them, but they're apple and raspberry and they're so good. We've got the mini chicken fillets, which half of this will be used for chicken and rice and the other half will be used for fajitas. We've got some salmon fish cakes, and then we have some chicken sausages. Jacket potatoes for tonight. Got some mixed peppers, some diced onion, some raspberries, blueberries, and then Charlie picked this up for one of his lunches at work. And then me and Charlie love these chips. They're £1.25 for this massive pack, and they only take 7 minutes in the air fryer. And then more of the cupboard stuff over here. We have some paprika because we needed some more of that, some fairy liquid. Charlie picked this up, which not a bit of me, but a bit of him, and that's absolutely fine. We picked these up to try these as well because Charlie was basically saying that they might make him feel less guilty having cereal. Got a fajita kit because we got fajitas one night. Charlie stocked up on some porridge here. These are his go-to flavors. Then we got some dark mint chocolate. This is perfect because it's in portions, so they're individually wrapped bars of chocolate. In an evening when you want a sweet treat, they're perfect. Got some tuna, which I will use one of these now for our dinner. Got some of the mini toasty loaf because This is perfect for like pate on toast, beans on toast. These biscuits are my absolute favourite at the moment. Soup for me for one of my lunches this week. Got crispy onions, which we're gonna have tonight on our jacket potatoes. Charlie picked this up. Charlie also picked this up. He picked up quite a lot of stuff this shop. Bagels, high fibre bagels, which these are perfect for my banana and honey on bagel. Got some rices here for Charlie and then some tango cherry. And that is the weekly shop. It is now Thursday. My shift at work done a slight change. I was supposed to be doing a split shift, so going in the morning and back in the afternoon. So I extended my time there this morning instead, so I don't need to go back this afternoon. So that's quite nice because it is horrible outside today, and it's just going to be quite nice to just now be able to be cozy indoors, maybe put a film on. I have though been a little bit naughty and I have put a pizza in the oven, even though yes, I am trying to be healthy, I am trying to prioritize fitness, healthy eating, feeling good, eating good, but it's just important. And for all you guys out there as well, it's important to remember that you do also need days like today. Am I going to eat probably 3/4 of this pizza? Absolutely. Have I also topped that pizza with Italian salty ham? Yes, I have. Will I also have a can of fizzy drink? Yes. Am I going to literally lay down and do nothing for the rest of the day? Yeah, I am. And I don't feel bad about it. This is my pizza with my Italian ham on top, and I've just put some Peronaise in there, and then I'm pairing it with a Pepsi Max cherry because this has become one of my new favourites. I still really love a tango cherry, that is my ultimate go-to. However, this in a can, ice cold from the fridge, has been hitting differently recently. It is now Friday. This week has gone so quickly. I cannot believe it is Friday already. I've just made a cup of tea. I'm just making my banana honey bagel on toast. I've still got my spot sticker on as well because this spot just doesn't want to leave my face. I'm just making a bit of breakfast because then I'm gonna chill in bed for another half hour. I'm gonna let this settle in my system. I'm gonna get in my gym stuff. I'm gonna head to the gym, and I really want to make today a very like productive, good start to the weekend. Me and Charlie, we have separate plans tomorrow. I'm actually going to Ipswich tomorrow to see my old work friends, which I think is going to be so lovely. And then Charlie's got football, so I'm definitely probably not going to gym tomorrow. However, on Sunday, me and Charlie have been getting up pretty early for a Sunday, going to the gym and then coming back, and we normally like treat ourselves to like a Greg's hot drink, or we come back and make a hot drink here together, and it just feels like that nice weekend reward after the gym. So I think for me it's gym today and it's gym on Sunday, because yesterday was a complete chilled day for me. Like I didn't do much at all, even though I did really need that. After days like that, I do then crave to get back into routine. I have my cup of tea in this cute mug. Actually, this is from Matalan a few years back. it's just not massive. So if you don't want too big of a cup of tea, it's perfect. But for most mornings, I don't normally gravitate towards it. And then I've just made my bagel on toast as well. So happy Friday, good morning. I'm just gonna go chill and then productive gym session. I am now about to do a clothes wash, so I thought I'd just chat through the things that I'm currently using and enjoying. Persil capsules. Never used to use these ones. We used to always get the Aldi ones, but these were on offer. I have been adding just a tiny bit of this into my wash as well. Not too much, but I do find that Fairy helps to get stains out. This is my current go-to scent. I have always used this scent. It's Gold Orchid by Lenore. It's just my favourite. So that's what I'm currently using, but if you do have any recommendations, please let me know, because one thing about me is I actually love to do a wash. I have arrived at the gym. I'm thinking a easy like 20-25 minute workout is on the cards today, just so I don't overdo it. I don't want to push myself too hard and then have regret for the other 2 days this week, but we're here and that's the main thing. So let's go in, let's do the workout, and let's get straight back out again. I am back from the gym. Also, I have unlimited amount of Yorkshire tea. I've got this one which has been opened, I've got another one of those, I've got a smaller one, both unopened, and then I also have another smaller one that was gifted in my hamper from my old job. So I'm definitely not going to run out of Yorkshire tea bags. I might as well fill the tub up whilst we're here. I'm just making a cup of tea because this is just my go-to now, doing a little cup of tea chit chat with you all. But it was a very successful session today. I feel that I didn't push myself too much, but I pushed myself enough that I feel the impact from it now. But I am also trying to be hydrated as possible, especially after having those couple of days where I just really didn't feel right, and I do think it's because I was dehydrated. But I have had a successful morning today because I actually booked Charlie's birthday stay today. I'm not going to say where it is just in case he's going to watch this. I'm honestly really looking forward to it. It's somewhere that Meg mentioned to me, and it's a sister hotel to another place that I have been desperate to stay. I don't know what I'm going to get him for Valentine's because I've been asking him, and do anybody else's boyfriend do this? Like, they don't give a clear, precise answer. I don't know. I have literally one idea that he's given me and I don't know what else, so any suggestions would be great, but I fear that this is going to be posted after Valentine's. Emma Bridgewater mug, of course, which I actually think I might be getting a new one for Valentine's from Charlie because they have a Valentine's collection. And if any boyfriends in the back are watching this and you're unsure what to get your girlfriend and she loves a cup of tea like me, please treat her to an Emma Bridgewater mug, the Valentine's collection, because they are so cute, and I fear that you will be boyfriend of the month by doing that. Yeah, that's a little hint to the boyfriends in the back. If you want to replay that, turn it a little bit louder and make sure your boyfriend's in the room, then I've got you, girl. I've got you. But I think I'm gonna have a brunch. I think I'm gonna have beans on toast because it's 12 o'clock now. I don't start work until 4, so I don't need to leave here until like 3:15. So I have a few hours to myself. However, I feel that I'm gonna be a bit more productive. I'm gonna hang the wash out that I put on before I went to the gym. I'm gonna get the Hoover out and I'm going to finish the washing up as well, just so Charlie can come home to a clean home, I can come home to a clean home, and we're actually having spicy sausage pasta tonight with flatbread on the side. Now I'm gonna go drink this, gonna make my beans on toast. But happy Friday, everybody. I hope that you are enjoying these vlogs. I'm sorry if they are very like homey, not much going on, very chatty, like, but I feel that I could find my girls, you know, like I could find the girls that relate to this, that this is just your life. Like, I'm not doing anything major, anything out there, because let's think realistically, it's not happening every day. The girls that are just homebodies, because that is me. We are having beans on toast. I'm actually not going to have any butter on my toast today. Grate some cheese on top. This is the ultimate comfort lunch. Got some crispy onions. These are my ultimate favourite at the moment. I'm gonna have some sweet chili jam just to top it. Don't need much of this, but just gives a little bit of spice on there. Oh my gosh, that looks amazing. It is horrible today, however, I am in the car. We are going to the gym, even though Charlie is still tucked up in bed, and I'm so jealous. We're gonna head to the gym just for a 20-minute session, because if I'm honest, I did go to the gym yesterday and I done a pretty good session with Charlie, so I don't want to like overdo myself on a Monday. However, I still do want to go, so I'm gonna go, and then I'm gonna stop off at the shop to get a couple of things for breakfast, because then me and Charlie are going to have a brunch together. So we're gonna have scrambled egg. We've also got some Jason sourdough. This is the best sourdough ever. We also have 2 chicken hex sausages in the air fryer as well, each. And then I'm also having spinach. I thought I'm gonna fry some spinach and have that on the side, because it just brings a little bit of colour to the plate. I picked these up from Tesco, which are the strong roots cauliflower hash brown. So that is our brunch for this morning, and then we are going to watch The Traitors, because me and Charlie at the moment have been loving watching season 2. We both didn't jump on the bandwagon of Traitors when it came out. We only really watched the new season, season 4, which loved as well, by the way, but season 2, oh my gosh, how smart is Harry? Like, Harry is the smartest traitor known to man. We know he wins, because who doesn't? Watching it and seeing his tactical moves and watching it in action, it's crazy. This is our brunch this morning. Got 2 cauliflower hash browns, 2 chicken sausages, spinach, some scrambled eggs with extra egg whites, and then a slice of sourdough. We're now gonna go watch The Traitors, and yeah. It is Monday evening. I have about 30 minutes until Love Island. I have been a Love Island watcher this year. 9 o'clock, I am there in bed with a cup of tea, some biscuits, and I watch it from start to finish. But first, I'm going to do my skincare. Skincare is something that I have definitely tried to do a lot of and keep on top of. I do have a friend on my face that does not disappear. We're just gonna ignore that she exists just for a sec. I thought I would run through everything that I have been using as my skincare and sort of do it as I talk you through it. Started off by taking off my makeup with this, which is the Radiance Cleansing Balm by Beauty of Joseon. It's just a balm, and you actually get a little spatula, which I find so adorable. So I have taken my makeup off with this. I won't lie, sometimes I am pretty lazy and I don't even do this, and sometimes I just use my simple micellar wipes. And then I'm going to take my cleansing water and I just take some of that on a cotton pad and wipe this all over my face. I'm quite excited about tomorrow because a mirror is being delivered for the corner of our bedroom. I've been working on transforming this space and just making it less cluttered and more of a calming space that is really nice for like the evenings, especially because I've just said, like, I come in here every evening 9 o'clock, I watch Love Island. Probably when Love Island finishes, I'm probably going to come in here and like hopefully read or, you know, have some me time. And with that, I want it to feel really nice and calming, which I definitely do think it is getting to that point. So we're having a mirror put there. I've got a big A1 frame as well that's going to go above the bed, and I have a print coming, and yeah, it's really coming together. Next up, I'm going to use these. These are new into my routine. They are the Medicube Zero Pore Pads. Everybody was using these and it just made me want to use them again. Like, they have this little like tweezer to get them out with. I only use one of these. Sometimes I see people use like 2 or 3, but I'm not bougie enough for that. Like, these do cost money and I know that I really enjoy them and I'm gonna want to replace them, so I just use one. And I have noticed a difference in my skin texture since using these. I have found as well that using these have made my skin feel like naturally moistured. I just feel like I'm okay with not wearing makeup as often now, whereas before you would never catch me out of the house with no makeup on. And then I use the Bioma Milky Toner. I actually have a backup one of these because Charlie got it in my stocking for Christmas. Just put some of that on the face and rub it in. I went to the gym this morning as well, and what I will say is I have definitely found having my new job really beneficial in terms of going to the gym and having that routine. It's actually been really nice to like have time to focus on me, because I haven't always had that. I think because my old job, there was a lot of traveling to it and then back home, and then that extended the days and made them longer. And it's like today I only worked 2.5 hours, so the whole of the morning and some of the afternoon I had to myself, and then when I get back I also have that to myself. So there's just so much more time nowadays to focus on me, which I think I really needed, if I'm honest. Let me chat you through some of my moisture for the face. I have jumped on this again, which is the Weleda Skin Food. I only ever really use this in the evening though, because this is thick. Like, she is thick. I actually have one that is my old one, which does still have some in, and I normally go and get Charlie to squeeze it for me because there is still some in there, but I just struggle with my nails sometimes to squeeze it, so that's going to be a Charlie job. I've also been enjoying the Q&A hydrochloric acid. I want to experiment more with this brand because this is a local brand, Charlie let me know. I don't know, I just really like supporting local businesses, you know, and this has been really nice on my skin. I would be interested to try some of their other things. I do sometimes as well put retinol on my face, but I haven't been doing this as much because I saw a TikTok where it was like you shouldn't overdo it with retinol, so I only ever really do this like once or twice a week now, and I did do this yesterday, so I'm going to skip this step today. However, it is something that is in my skincare quite a lot. I also use these, which are the Glow For It Brow Growth Serum and Lash Growth Serum. My natural lashes now, compared to when I had my lashes taken off, are completely different. That is actually something I was going to let you know, that I think I'm going to get a lash lift on Friday. I've booked it in. I'm going to see how I feel, because I might cancel it because it's not a Korean lash lift, it's a standard one, and I feel like the Korean ones are a bit different and better for your lashes, whereas this is just a standard one. So I'm unsure if I am actually going to stick with it or not. I do this every night, and I honestly believe that that is why my lashes are hydrated, growing and doing what they need to do. I'm gonna put this on, but I need to go and get Charlie to do it for me, unless actually maybe I'll just open this one just for the video. Now I'm questioning whether this, can you see the difference? You know, sometimes when you order off Amazon, things aren't actually legit. I only found that out like a few weeks back. I think it's just a different bottle. Maybe they've changed their bottle. It feels the same. This is just a real thick cream, so I wouldn't recommend this if you are not liking that sort of like heaviness feeling on your face, because it does feel like you've got a mask on. That is pretty much my skincare. I thought I'd share that with you. I will also be sure to share the bedroom updates once they have been completed. I'm excited for the mirror to come in, the big picture to go behind the bed. I want a new duvet cover as well to alternate with this one, and maybe like a nice chocolate brown throw, maybe a couple of chocolate brown pillows. I'm now going to go get the kettle on and make a cup of tea. I'm gonna get a sweet treat, watch Love Island. I'm literally going to get into bed, and that is me done for the evening. I hope that you have enjoyed this vlog. I will see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.